And hello everybody and welcome to Planet Coaster. Now, I have already tried to do this and I was coming up with a very nice looking park as well, and for some reason, uh, unbeknownst to me, I accidentally deleted it. So I've got to start again. That doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm doing this because Planet Coaster 2 is coming out soon, which I'm really looking forward to. So I thought it'd just be a nice, kind of more relaxed, laid back sort of game to play for a bit. Um, Especially considering I'm just sort of waiting for Train Sim World to sort itself out. But yeah, once I sort of will go back to that, which shouldn't be too long. Sounds like they're sort of getting their act together on that a little bit, maybe. Yeah, you can only hope. So I'm pretty much going to do what I did last time. I'm going to make like 4 sections. Roughly about the same size. There we go. That'll do, that'll do. Okay, so first things first. Because I like to have people. We'll build a little coaster, and I'll do the one that I did last time, which is this one, the Bargeist, which is, if I remember correctly, a Eurofighter coaster. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and keep it within the space. Now I've got a bit more room this time. The last one that I did, it was a little bit more enclosed. So at least I've got a little bit more room to play with. I don't mind if it comes out over the path, or even just a bit over here, but it can't go over these squares. But I'm going to try and keep it within the square if I can. Just lengthen the station so we can actually get a few of these things on. I would usually do like a block section type thing, but yeah, I can't be bothered with that. That's a bit too high. There we go. Or maybe I could do block sections. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. See if that works. So I'm gonna put a another drop here with a hold on it. Let's just go. Okay, that's as far down as that comes. And we're gonna change the track up. No, we're not. Okay, we'll do that here. So, right, so we come up here, drop immediately down, got a twist, quick barrel roll, block section, holding tower, drop, just makes it over the loop. So, would it? No, because if it only just makes over the loop, it definitely gonna make that, or will it? Let's have a look. It's more out of curiosity. I can't really put this in because it'll just, there's nowhere to go afterwards. Yeah, no, yeah, that ain't gonna work. That's fine. Let's see if there's any sort of... Oh, that ain't happening. I don't think... Maybe that, because if it's got a kink at the top... Oh no, because that's the same one. Would it though? I don't know. I think they're slightly smaller than the other one, so it might actually just make it. We'll see. Okay, one. Ooh. Nearly. Although, actually, hang on. I have an idea for that. We could use a launcher. Maybe that'll just give it enough push to make it over that second one. You know what? Just a little less speed. Maybe 15? Oh, 15 was perfect. That'll do, that'll do. Cool, right. Right, so she's done. So, oh, other than this, I just need to quickly shorten down the platform. I did say I was going to do that. I haven't. Just no. Come on, don't be a pain. There we are. Right, entry speed 1, exit speed 1. Right. So... Oh. Drive tyres. Another quick block section just to play it safe. And from here we can just gravity it in and then drive tyres to take it the rest of the way. Okay. Right, block section, number of trains, 5. Let's bring it down to 4, just see how that works. Right, so I want to be on the furthest one back, because the furthest one back is most likely to get stuck. Okay, right. Just fast forward it. Right, everyone's moving. Okay, the endings there are a little bit rough and ready, but I can live with that, that'll do. Okay, right, so pathways. What these, let's bring this down here. I actually made a pretty good exit path on my last one. So what had happened is I couldn't fit it in, and the really? Ah, go on then. There was some track that came over here. Couldn't get an exit queue coming out, so I tried to move it over here. Still could get it out, but couldn't get it past anything, so I had to make a tunnel. Tunneled under here, came out up here. It's really good. Sitting area was put here, and the tunnel sort of curves around, came out there, and then the path connects back up here. But put loads of trees, some nice walls up, made it look like a nice little underpass. It's quite good. Right. So I'm just gonna close that. So the next thing we need to do is scenery. So I need to set up some fences, some trees and bushes and stuff, just to nicen it up a little bit. Apologies if you can hear my phone going. I do have family and that might have emergencies at some point, so I do need to keep my sound on, so apologies if it pings and bings. Right, anyway, so just leave it on daytime. So the first things I'm putting, I'll put in some ash trees. I love some ash trees. If you're from the UK, you must love the ash trees. They keep dying off at the moment. The last few years have not been very good for them. So it's not overlapping on the tracks. But my of it's like overlapping a bit on the bottom bit because that's not where the car's going, but on the actual tracks where the car's going to be, don't want to be going at like 30 miles an hour or high. Well, actually, don't want to be going at any speed and twatting your face into a branch. On the rotate, boy. That's it. Right, that should just be enough. That should clear. So that's coming up here, over there, and then turn away from it. Yep. Okay, so if I put this here and then move the ash tree over. So you can go there, rotate you like that, shift you down a little bit, there we go, and the ash tree can sit there, there we go. Right, so we've got a couple of trees, we could put in a few more where the birch, we could put some birch down. Right, anyway, that should be good with the trees. Just, yeah, looks alright. Sort of slightly scattered, but a little bit repetitive in places, just to nicen the scenery up a little bit. We can put some rocks down. Few small ones. Don't need to do hundreds of them. Just scatter some small ones about. Put some big ones in. Just to give it a little bit more of a feel. Right, bushes. Scatter a couple of them about. Again, a bit like the rocks, don't need many of them, it's just to nicened the place up a little, just make it look a little bit more woody, I guess. With flowers. Again, don't need many of them, just a few here and there. These just add a little bit of colour, I guess. No, that's not quite. There you go, there it is. This is fairly nice. Knock a few of these around. Right, so we're coming up to the end now on the fencing. Problem is it's sort of been a little bit uneven pretty much continuously all the way through. So, this bit here, just gonna have to, yeah, it's just gonna have to be like this again. Unless, ooh, you know what, I'll live with that for now. The only thing that's the problem here is that that's there, and this has had to be all the way up here. I'll show you what's happened. Right, so come across here, it's fine. Had to do a little bit of jiggery here, sure. We've got here, you can already see it's slightly off of the edge. Fine, I'll live with that. Come around here, had to move this tree back, this tree was in the way. We've got a bush poking through, that's fine, just can be realistic. That clips in through here, but, you know, could be a thing. Could cut the posts and the slats to fit onto it. That's fine, I can live with that one. Come up here, got a bit of tree. The stone was in the way, it was facing a slightly different way, but what happened is that I went through it anyway, and it became uneven. So I had to sort of, there's nothing under there, it just stops here and stops here. So I moved to stone, covered up the block, the gap, I then put this over the top here, so it's kind of like a fence, you know, stop people climbing up on the stone, climbing over, even though I know these fences you could just climb over them, but we'll just pretend. I mean, I would put barbed wire over the top of it, but apparently we don't have barbed wire. Anyway, comes along here, had to move a couple of bits round, comes right past roller coaster, it's quite nice, bit tree overhang, it's fine. Gets here, we've got this gap, okay, fine, sure. Guess I could do something with the gap. Now we come down this end, bit tree overhang again, tree right up on the fence. I can, no, that's seen it, you know what, I can't live with that. So I'm just gonna move it, just tap it back a bit, make sure it isn't overlapping on the tracks. It's not, that's good. Oh, I didn't see this one. Well, since that's going to overhang, we'll move that there. That's fine. Right, anyway, that's sorted. So come back down here, and then we've still got another gap. And that leads us back to where we were. Yeah. It's not great. But to be fair, it could be worse. I mean, sometimes you go out into the woods and stuff, and there are wonky fences and things like that, so that's what we do. like a crisscross. How was that? It's just turned into a horror game. Just trying to keep them somewhat even. I know that they're not perfect, but from a distance they'll look... well, look good enough. That's all I'm really interested in, is good enough, to be fair, as long as they look nice. I'm happy, the punters are happy, we're going to have to cut off the zigzag here. Oh. There's no room for it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. Obviously the little bits on the corners and that top bit, but I can, oh god, I can live with that. So we could do the same here, but with these ones. There we are. Right, now, for the ride itself. That's a shame about that clipping though, but whatever. Alright, then we could put a flat bit on top. So I need to try and find... no. Oop. Yeah, I think I can live with this being out like that. I think that actually kind of works. That's not too bad for just a basic little station building. Yeah, cool. Right, alright. I'll live with that. Doesn't look too bad. It's not horrific. Not very good at building sort of the building type deals, but that'll do. Right, we want some wall lights. Let's have a look. Well, that's a bit of a pod shop of lights, but I don't know, I kinda like it. It looks kinda nice. I'm going with it. Just to nice and everything up, light everything up a little bit. Right. More lights. Alright, light up the tower. Just gonna dot these around in a few places. Mostly the high places, just so that it stands out a little bit. At least some of it stands out a little bit. I think that's fine for the up lighting. Now we just need some ground lights. Oh, you know what I could do? If I have space for it. I will have space for it. Hopefully. If not, then poo, but if I put some water in here. Well, actually, it's kind of gives off a nice effect. That's quite nice. Yep, cool. Right, we'll go with that. Okay. Right, so that's the lighting done. And that's it. I believe I've just got to open it up. How long have I been doing this? An hour and 15 minutes. Okay. Alright, yep. Well, this is it done. This is the end of this episode. The next episode we'll start working on the seating area, and depending on how quick that goes, we'll then work on the food section and then the placements of ground rides last. So yeah, the only thing left to do now is ride the roller coaster. So see you in the next one.